So today I will start with the Riemann-Stieltjes integral. Okay. So this is the lecture 1. Some basic definitions and whatever you all have to know, that is partition, what is the refinement, what is the common refinement, what is the Let me start. Riemann-Stieltjes integral, partition of an integral. Okay. Now let I is equal to a comma b. Now this is an interval, okay, be a closed and bounded interval. Let this be a closed and bounded interval. A partition P of I is an ordered set. P is equal to A is equal to x0, x1, up to xn is equal to b of finite points such that x0 is less than x1, x1 is less than x2, x2 is less than x3, up to less than xn. Okay. Now this is a number line where I have taken this A is equal to x0, x1, x2, xn is equal to b. Okay, is equal to b. So this is the definition of partition of an integral, which you all have to know. Okay, next I want you all to take some note. Okay, the points of the partition of I divide the interval into non-overlapping subintervals, that is x0, x1, x1, x2 up to xn minus 1, xn. Okay. So now I will be length of a subinterval. Let us see length of a subinterval. Okay, it is denoted by this delta xi, which is equal to xi minus 1. Okay, beta. Let's do some changes. Here it is xi minus 1. Okay. Difference it is. So xi minus 1, where delta xi is greater than or equal to 0. Next, let us see what is the refinement of a partition. Now, what is the refinement of partition? Let P and Q be the partition of an interval I, then Q is said to be the refinement of P if P is a subset of Q. Okay. This is the definition of the refinement of a partition, which you all have to know. Now I will explain you all this part with an example, with the help of an example. Okay. I say that Q is the refinement of P. Okay, so here is the example. Suppose a given set for you all. If I give a set 1, 2, 3 and 4, and Q is this is one partition and this is the other partition where it has 1, 1.5, 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5 up to 4. So let me draw a number, a number line. Now this is what? 1. And this is what? Your 4, right? Now this is 2. This is what? 3. Okay, this is 3. Now this is a partition P, right? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now partition Q will be what? Here there will be something as 1.5. Here there will be 2.5. Here there will be 3.5. Okay, so basically what I want to say is the elements which are there in P are contained in Q, but the elements in Q are not contained in P, right? So then we can say that Q is a refinement of P. So we say that P is a subset, P is contained in Q, and Q is what? Is the refinement of P. Is that clear? In this, whatever elements are there are present in this, but in this, whatever elements are there are not present in this, like 1.5, 2.5. Are they present? No. So I can say that Q is a refinement of P. Okay, this is just for understanding. Okay, this example is just for understanding. Now we will see what is the common refinement. Here let us see what is the common refinement in this. P star is equal to P union Q. Now this P union Q is called a common refinement of partition P and Q. Okay. Now with the help of an example, I will explain you all what it is exactly and what I okay. P union Q will be the refinement of both and P and Q. Okay. Let us see. Now this is a P. Okay, and it contain, this is a P partition and this is a Q. Partition Q and partition P are there. So in this, there are how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are there. In Q also there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So P is contained in Q and Q is also contained in P, right? So now what I can say is P is the refinement of Q and Q is the refinement of P. So therefore what I can say, both of them are refinement of each other, right? So this is called as common refinement. Okay. I hope you all have understood today's lecture and thanks for watching. In the next lecture I will be doing what is the lower Riemann sum and what is the upper Riemann sum.